Welcome back to Lil Stinkers, baby. I'm Michael fucking Rainey here with my friend LeMaire Lee. LeMaire,
Hello.
how the heck are you, buddy?
I'm good, dude. Had a nice day. It's been chill.
Good to hear, brother. Thank you for joining me, man. This is a segment called Scary Guys, where I talk to my friends to find out who are the guys who scare them the most and or the crimes that scare them the most. Because everybody's got some guy or some crime that scares the shit out of them.
Yeah.
And LeMaire, who's your scary guy?
My scary guy is the guy that killed Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman.
All right, man. Yep. You don't think it's OJ?
I don't think it's he was acquitted.
He was.
He was acquitted. He couldn't have done it, dude. The glove didn't fit.
I know. See, you're a guy who leaves no stone left unturned.
Yeah.
So I knew that when OJ said he's out there looking for the real killer and he could be standing right next to them,
Yeah.
that you were a guy who would back him up 100%
I would back him
on
up.
that.
I'd be right next to OJ.
Oh my god, dude, I miss him so much, man. Do you remember where you were when you found out OJ Simpson died?
Wait, what year was it? Wait, 2024? 2023.
I think it was 2024.
Yeah. I was out here. I was definitely in the backyard. I was already smoking a cigarette. Yeah. Already smoking a cigarette. Like, no.
Dude, I remember the exact moment. I was going to Mississippi for a festival, and as soon as I got out of the car to go into like a Waffle House or something, and I saw it, and it took my breath away.
Yeah, dude, that is tough news to get. And then they didn't even give the man his legacy back once he got acquitted.
I know.
You know?
And did you see, like, at the new Buffalo Bills Stadium, they're not going to put his number up in the Ring of Honor? Yeah, fucked up.
That's crap.
I know.
That's crap. He was the last great Bill.
He really was.
For real. Yeah. I mean, Josh Allen, maybe. But
So, LeMaire, I wanted to go over some case facts, and then we'll talk about some theories.
Dude, I think it was that motherfucker Cato. No, I'm never mind.
Bro, I like where you're thinking, man. I like the way you're headed. You know, we're here to pick apart everything that needs to be picked apart so that we can try to get a better understanding as to what really happened. Because like you said, OJ was acquitted, and here we are. We're no clearer to a resolution than we were in 1994.
Shit, dude. What the frick?
I know.
Yeah.
But that's what we're doing here, man.
Why, if there's time travelers, why can't they figure that out? Like, why can't they figure out the actual truth of things?
That would be the one thing that I think I would get at first. You know how, like, even if it's not on Earth being able to time travel, but if and when I get to heaven, if God's like, yo, you could have access to view any historical event whatsoever, I think I'd probably go OJ, then JFK.
Yeah.
All letters.
Yeah.
And AJ.
JFK.
OJ, JFK, AJ. I want to find out what the fuck happened between AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Just all letters, man.
Yeah, that's funny. OBJ.
What the fuck happened to Odell Beckham Jr., man? Do you remember where you were when OJ went on the iconic chase?
The car chase?
Yeah.
I was in Detroit for sure. I was like a baby. Was that like 94?
It was, yeah.
God, how do I know that?
You're a savant, man.
Yeah, 94. Oh yeah, I was definitely in Detroit, and I think I might have been watching it because my mom and my aunt, they like to watch the news together.
Oh, yeah.
So they probably saw it. Yeah.
You probably had a fully loaded diaper watching the OJ Simpson chase.
Yeah, in my mom's heels. That's a whole different thing.
I'm gonna picture the OJ case just entirely differently now. Picturing you watching him with Al Cowlings on a low speed chase, wearing a diaper and heels.
It's just like I don't know why I would put on my mom's heels when I was a kid so I can like see what it felt like, and also like there were shoes and I needed to go outside for things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They interrupted Game 5 of the NBA Finals to show the OJ chase.
Really?
It was insane, which back then it seemed
94, that's the fucking Pistons, right?
No, it was the Knicks and the Rockets.
Knicks and the Rockets. Oh, Hakeem Olajuwon versus Patrick Ewing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Rockets won.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, the Rockets went back to back.
Yeah.
That was the first of two that they won.
Yeah.
But they interrupted Game 5 of the NBA Finals. It was June 12th, 1994. Nicole Brown Simpson's family dined at a restaurant called Mezzaluna, and Nicole's mother left her sunglasses there. Later on that night, she called the restaurant, and Ron Goldman was a waiter there. He volunteered to bring them back. Now, a lot of people question what the relationship was. I don't know.
I mean, like, this seems pretty innocuous. Like,
I do.
Like, yeah.
I do believe the same.
Yeah.
It could just be a nice guy bringing back glasses to a lady.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe they were porking. Maybe
her mother?
Not.
He was taking the glass to her mother. Did she live with her mom?
No. She lived on her own.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, apparently Ron was bringing back her mom's sunglasses.
Oh, to her.
Yeah, she went out to eat with her family. One thing I want to note that I'm eventually going to come back to later in the episode is that initially Nicole had agreed to go eat at the restaurant where Jason Simpson was working. Are you aware of OJ's son, Jason?
No.
Oh, dude. Well,
yes. Yes. I know that he's another suspect.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's somebody who I definitely think we need to delve into tonight.
Yeah.
But at approximately 10:30, Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman are fatally stabbed outside of Nicole's condo. I've been there multiple times.
Their house?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm serious when I say this.
Yeah.
But when you hear about the horrific nature of what happened, LeMaire, like two people stabbed numerous times late at night, you wonder, how the fuck did nobody hear anything? Mm-hmm. But one of the interesting things about Nicole's condo is there's a ton of traffic out front.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to hear shit.
Yeah.
So it's no wonder why people didn't hear much out there.
Didn't know anything.
Yeah. Now that night,
what was OJ doing?
I'm glad you asked because that night he was scheduled to fly on a red eye to Chicago.
Okay.
And at 10:25, OJ's limo driver, a fellow named Alan Park, shows up to OJ's house. OJ's not there. At 10:50 p.m., so this is somewhere between 30 to 50 minutes, 20 to 50 minutes after the murders allegedly occurred, Alan Park sees somebody enter the house, and a few minutes later, OJ finally answers the intercom and packs his shit up and leaves for LAX to catch his flight to Chicago.
Yeah.
The bodies were discovered shortly after midnight, and police found a bloody glove, blood everywhere, a knit cap and shoe prints, and a matching glove and blood are found at OJ's Rockingham estate.
But who found the bodies?
That's a good point. I don't know. So I don't know if it was a passerby who saw them there, and then police were called, or
so he just left them in front of the house. This evil murderer.
I know. I'm glad you didn't say OJ.
Yeah.
Because we're still getting to that point.
Yeah. It doesn't sound suspicious to me yet.
I'm with you on that one, man. Now, it's also in question is why would one glove be left at the scene and one glove be brought back to the residence at Rockingham?
Yeah.
Seems kind of odd.
Yeah.
And this is the LAPD, which are much maligned for their dastardly tactics.
Yeah, this is one of the most dastardly police forces in the world. Not to talk shit on you guys.
I like how we're like 10 minutes into the episode and we're already apologizing to the LAPD.
Yeah, fuck the police.
Except the LAPD, man.
Except the LAPD, sorry.
All right, further down. All right, so on June 17th, so this is 5 days after the murder, you are purest of heart, just a little sweet boy in a diaper and heels, watching the OJ chase on TV.
Was he in L.A.? Did he just get back from Chicago?
He came back from Chicago, and at this point, it became apparent that he was going to be arrested.
Yeah,
there was
police are waiting for him at the airport, I bet.
Yeah, and they were negotiating a time and a place for him to surrender.
Yeah.
And initially, he did agree to surrender to police. His lawyer at the time was Robert Kardashian, the Kardashian dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did you say
his daughters have fat butts.
I thought you were insinuating that he had a fat butt, too. He had a big old juicy Kardashian ass.
No.
I got to check now that you bring it up. Yeah, because I got to see if he had that big old juicy.
The dump.
Yeah.
That Liberian or whatever they are, dump. The fucking Albanian dumper.
Yeah, they're Armenian.
Armenian, yeah.
And I don't know if Armenians are known for big fat dumpers.
I don't think so.
No, I think the ladies got BBLs. I don't think they're
Isn't
natural
Christine
dumpers.
like Albanian? or whatever.
Who's Christine?
From Big J's Christine. Isn't she like Armenian too?
I don't know.
I think she is, and if it is, I think they're known for fat butts.
All right.
That's two examples of people with fat butts that I know.
We're going to have to dig into this, man. If you had to rank ethnicities, all right, taking a break from OJ for a second, would you say that there's one that stands out far and above the others as far as flat out donkey asses?
Oh, Brazil.
Brazilian, yeah.
Even it's named after them. The BBL, the Brazilian butt lift. That's their thing. They gotta have it. They
I like it, man.
I did see a video of a Cambodian lady, but it seemed fake. It seemed like when it was African tricks.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'd say fat butts, Brazilian, tricks, African.
Yeah.
Specifically Liberians, because I've worked with some shady Liberians.
Yeah.
They put the lie in Liberian. So here's the thing, LeMaire. On June 17th, he scheduled the surrender. He fails the surrender, so the police are just like, all right, enough of this shit. We're going to have to fucking go get him ourselves. He calls up his buddy Al Callings, which, God bless his heart, man. Imagine having a friend like that.
That's the driver, right? The limo driver? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they used to play ball together, and Al Callings. Do you have anybody in your life that you think would be your Al Callings, where if you were accused of murdering an ex, where you could call and be like, we need to get out of here now?
Dorian.
Dorian, yeah.
Dorian would do it. We're driving this van to Mexico.
So this was actually, I think at this point, the sheer volume of people locked in to this low-speed chase was a pretty good indicator as to just how captivated people would eventually be by this trial. There were an estimated 95 million viewers watching this low-speed chase.
Yeah, that's crazy.
One of my favorite aspects of the low-speed chase was all the people standing on the freeway overpasses just cheering him on or like having homemade flags that they were draping over.
Go, OJ.
What do you think you would yell as OJ drove past?
Go, Juice, go. Get him, Juice.
Would you still be wearing the high heels?
Yeah. As a child, yeah, of course. Wait, how long did the chase last?
A couple of hours.
God damn.
Let me look this up to find out exactly.
Yeah, because
but
it was OJ and Al. Did Al get in trouble?
Initially, he was charged, but I don't think he was ever prosecuted.
Yeah. He's like, what am I supposed to do, man? That was my boss.
So the OJ chase lasted approximately 2 hours.
And he was driving across L.A.?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as they drove, the longer the chase got, the more the crowds accumulated. And eventually they ended up back at OJ's house, and eventually they negotiated his surrender.
He just drove in a circle.
He was doing donuts.
For 2 hours. He's just tired or dizzy. He's just dizzy.
He had a gun with him. He had money. He had a disguise. So he was ready to head down to Mexico and start a new life.
Those do seem like things a guilty man would have, but I don't know.
I feel like you're being skewed right now. I don't know.
A disguise is tough. Money and a gun, I can excuse. But a disguise? I mean, he is OJ Simpson, though, so he might need a disguise.
Do you think the disguise could have been just to be funny?
Yeah.
He was trying to be silly? Yeah. Because OJ did eventually have a prank show called Juiced.
He did, yeah. He's just been juiced. Yeah. Yeah. Was it a George Bush mask? Like George H.W. Bush?
I wonder if he said, well, if he did it, I wonder if he said you just got juiced after you committed the killings.
Yeah.
That's distasteful.
It's like, your juice is loose.
LeMaire, the trial starts on January 24th, 1995, in front of the Honorable Judge Lance Ito.
Nice.
Do you remember Judge Lance Ito?
No, but does he have like a politician's son? I feel like,
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't
You've
remember.
seen that name before or heard that name?
I feel like I've heard it before. I don't know that dang judge, though.
But, dude, it lasts from January 24th, 1995 to October 3rd, 1995. A crazy length for a trial, man.
How long? 7 months? No, 10 months. Oh, I can't do math.
Yeah, 10 months.
Sorry, 10
yeah,
months.
It was close to 10 months. Between 9 and 10 months.
Yeah, and they let him. He got acquitted in October.
He was found not guilty after only 4 hours of deliberation.
So they presented a ton of evidence, 10 months worth of evidence, and it took the jury 4 hours to go
So
let them out.
yes, and let me pull it up here. But there's a lot of the reason why the jury, I think, not only leaned toward, but eventually decided upon acquittal, was that DNA evidence was fairly new at that point. And this was the first that people really got to see the depths of which science was able to pinpoint specifically who was where and what was where. And I think, honestly, the length of the trial probably forced a lot of these jurors to fucking tune out.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of them, if not all of them, had a hard time getting past the storied history of police misbehavior, especially in LA. And I imagine a lot of, if not some of the people on the jury had at some point been wronged by the LAPD. Yeah. So this feel like that to them might have felt like
they had Rodney King on the mind.
I know. That's one thing you got to keep in mind with a lot of different things. It's like even as a 47-year-old white guy, I often have Rodney King on the brain.
Yeah. When did they switch from Rob to Johnny Cochran? Because Johnny Cochran
Kardashian to Johnny Cochran. So I have the defense team here. So they had Johnny Cochran, Robert Shapiro, F. Lee Bailey, Alan Dershowitz, Barry Scheck.
Oh, no.
Alan Dershowitz is your boy?
Oh, no.
I never thought that reaction would come out of you.
The Dersh?
I never thought we would get a Dersh shout out.
Anytime his name comes up to team, they're the evil team.
It's never like, okay, like a pack of lost Cub Scouts were found, and Alan Dershowitz was the one that found them today, man.
Yeah. It's never like that, yeah. No, it's always super evil guy, Alan Dershowitz. Like, fuck. What the? But Rob, give a guy a chance.
Yeah, Robert Kardashian was still a part of the defense team. However, Johnny Cochran took the lead in large part because of optics and having a strong, competent, powerful black man at the forefront of this defense definitely played well in OJ's favor.
Yeah. I wish Johnny Cochran was still around to this day.
Would you have him represent you?
For something. I figured something out. I don't know. I think he has a son who's trying to do the same stuff, but he just ain't got the soul, man.
I know. It's hard, man. Once one guy's got it, it's very rare that his son can carry on the soul.
Yeah. You're seeing it, LeBron and Bronny. LeBron, I guess.
Now, LeMaire, I wanted to get into some of the case notes here and some of the factors that were continuously raised during the course of the trial, which figured prominently into the jury's decision.
Yeah, I mean, 4 hours.
Dude, I would love to get your opinion on why these point towards there being another suspect who was to blame for these murders. Okay. So at the forefront.
What's OJ's son Jason doing this whole time during the trials?
That's a good point, man. Yeah. So he's supporting his dad. You can actually see him at the end of the police chase. The helicopters, they're hovering over OJ's residence, and as Al Cowlings pulls the Bronco in, you see Jason come running out, and he's like frantically pleading with his dad because he's probably accurately assuming that there's a good chance the police might kill OJ.
Yeah.
So he is there from the get-go. And I'm going to get into a little bit of Jason's history.
So he's an accomplice, you say?
He could have been an accomplice. But some of the facts which contributed towards the jury deciding the way that they did were allegations of police misconduct and evidence tampering, particularly involving Detective Mark Furman, R.I.P., recently passed away, notorious for admitting to using the N-word.
Yeah. It's all right. As long as he's in this house, it's all right.
And that point, him admitting to some unsavory behavior did damage the credibility of the prosecution.
What kind of which evidence did he tamper with? Did he touch the glove? Did he touch the knife?
Yeah, so there were evidence, and there was actually photographic evidence, and there was video evidence as well of
OJ stabbing.
They did have that, but it was nullified by police mishandling evidence without gloves. Dude, I wonder.
That's pretty awesome.
I wonder what the inclination would be in regards to getting away with a crime if you clearly did it. However, there was police misconduct where it's just like, yeah, he doesn't have gloves on when he's picking up my glove.
It probably feels like nice because you're like, like that could have put me in jail.
Yeah, that video of me killing 2 people could have easily put me in jail. But thank God these cops had just eaten chocolate before they showed up to this crime scene.
Yeah, just a guy with a fucking.
You go back to the fucking precinct, you're like, why are you covered in blood and chocolate?
It's like OJ, fucking.
Yeah.
Guy loves chocolate.
It's a horrible accident at the chocolate factory. But that was another point of contention, which really got the jury on edge, which was that the crime scene and blood evidence was contaminated or mishandled. There were a lot of questions about DNA collection procedures and specifically DNA evidence linking OJ to the crime. I remember watching it as, Christ, I was 15, I think, when I was watching this trial, and especially during the summers when I really got into it. But there were so many days where it was just a total fucking snooze fest.
Yeah.
It was just scientists like giving you the most boring shit ever.
Yeah.
I mean,
trying to show you why this blood test matters. You're like, it's just numbers. It's levels.
There are levels to this. And then the famous glove demonstration. Do you remember that?
Yes. If it doesn't fit, you must quit.
Just a brilliant stroke of wordplay by Johnny Cochran. And also OJ, too. They advised... God.
I thought a quit at first meant like quit. He must have like been like, oh, I'm not going to be able to kill her now.
Yeah, fuck this shit.
Yeah, but acquittal.
Too legit to acquit.
Yeah.
But the glove demonstration is what you knew they were fucked at that point. I saw after the fact, it was one of the documentaries.
Wait, did he put on the glove? Like, what do you mean? Like, he just, when he put it on and it didn't fit? Or
yeah, it didn't fit. In part because, one, it had shrunk from, it had been soaked in blood, and then it fucking dried.
Yeah.
I think it being stored for so long might have contributed to it contracting. And then also, OJ would take arthritis medication, and they knew that this was coming up, that he was going to be asked to come and put this glove on in front of everybody. So his lawyers advised him to not take his arthritis medication because that made his hands swell more when he didn't take the medication. So after days of not taking this medication, his hands were fucking huge. I mean, they're big anyway, but not taking this shit really fucking blew these hands up.
It's a good move.
It is a smart move, man.
I mean, it's the Dersh.
I don't know that I'm comfortable with how much credit you're giving to Alan Dershowitz here, man.
He's an evil mastermind, dude.
All right, yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like amazing to see how evil some people can be.
Now, here are some of the reasons why people were leaning away from OJ committing this crime. There was a really tight timeline.
Yeah.
I mean, OJ did live close by. I've taken the drive.
Close to the airport?
No, close to Nicole's house.
Oh, okay.
When I drove from Nicole's house to OJ's house, I was going pretty fast, and I think I made it there in about 12 minutes.
Okay.
So, if you're
counting the flight time and murder time, it's possible. There's what, 10:37 would be the time he'd get there if he left everything on time. You know, he just like if he left the bodies and didn't like try to clean
fuck around.
Yeah.
That would be very funny if he cleaned up before he left.
Yeah, he did the dishes.
Yeah, there's fresh vacuum marks inside. Blood footprints all over the fucking place, but the carpet is vacuumed.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Now, here are some elements which make jurors lean away from OJ perhaps doing it. The tight timeline, because he really had to be intent on what he was doing. And honestly, it worked out in his favor. Like having a flight so close to when the murders were committed, it just working out that Ron Goldman showed up when he did.
Yeah.
Him being able to potentially commit the murders, get to his house, take a shower, get to LAX, and get on his plane.
He's a man about like structure too.
He really is. He's a guy who just bang, 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 bang can get shit done. Now, here were some things which did not seem to work out in OJ's favor. His blood was at the crime scene, whether it was it being there on accident or it being placed there, which a lot of people believe that the police
was placed there by Mark Furman.
Could have been. The victim's blood was found in OJ's Bronco and his home.
Ew. But it's his girlfriend.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying this is his
Period?
girlfriend. Yeah, period.
His girlfriend having her period?
Yeah. I'm just saying that, stuff happens.
Okay, but this was specifically the victim's blood. So unless both Ron Goldman and Nicole Brown Simpson had their period in OJ's car, I don't know if this would hold up in court, LeMaire. But, I mean, much like we know now, just because you're biologically born a male doesn't mean that you can't get pregnant, can't have a period.
Yeah.
We know that now in 2026.
Can't get killed by OJ Simpson.
Yes.
Yeah. Or not OJ Simpson, this guy.
Whoever did it.
Yeah.
A matching glove was found at OJ's home. Could have been placed there. Numerous instances of domestic violence from OJ towards Nicole. OJ had cuts on his hands.
That explains the blood.
It could be old blood.
It could be old blood.
Yeah, that's one of the things I would argue. Is this new blood or is this old blood? And how can you differentiate?
Yeah. So I smacked her up once or twice.
Like, you know how like sometimes you get into an argument with your girlfriend and you'll be like, oh, come on, that's old shit.
Yeah.
This might have been old shit.
Yeah, this is old shit, dude. Yeah. This old blood.
As far as the criminal verdict, OJ was acquitted in 1995. However, he was found liable in a civil suit in 1997. Do you remember that?
Was that the one where he tried to steal his own memorabilia?
Oh, that's a separate case.
Okay.
We'll get into that, which I think he was completely justified in doing that. You're just getting your shit back.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, the murder stuff, that's old shit. The memorabilia, that's my shit. OJ's always got a reason. Old shit and my shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was found liable in a 1997 civil suit. Now, LeMaire, I want to get into some other hypotheses and reasons why people think somebody else might have committed this crime. There is a guy, very spooky guy.
Kato Kalin?
He's a weirdo.
Yeah.
But the guy that I'm referring to is this fella named Glenn Rogers. Does that name ring a bell for you?
No, Glenn Rogers.
Glenn Rogers was a convicted serial killer who was arrested about 2 weeks after OJ was arrested. Glenn Rogers' brother claims that Glenn informed him that he was the actual murderer of Nicole and Ron Goldman. Glenn Rogers was convicted of 2 murders, probably committed a lot more. He was known as the Casanova Killer. Yeah. He was executed in Florida. And just going over a little timeline.
Where's killings in California? Was he a California killer? Was he?
I don't remember where. All right, so he's convicted in Florida. So I think those were the 2 murders that they 100% had him dead the rights to. Likely committed a lot more because he just traveled throughout the country. He would do odd jobs, do fucked up shit while he was on the road. And he was in the area at the time of the murders and claims to have had interaction with OJ himself. Glenn Rogers' brother says that OJ hired Glenn to get back a pair of earrings that he had gifted Nicole. And in the commission of trying to retrieve those earrings, he ended up killing the both of them. Which, why would your own brother say that about you if you didn't do it?
Yeah, that's true. And then was Glenn Rogers, is he just an unsavory character? Like, is he like always have he's been this type of hitman-esque feller?
Unsavory character with a very fucked up haircut.
His haircut?
Bro, I gotta show you this guy's fucking hair. But I have a theory that the worse your haircut is, the closer you are to being a murderer.
Yeah. I think that's a sound theory, dude. I think that and the more eroded your teeth are, the more likely you are to murder someone.
All right, that's a good theory as well. That's his haircut.
Oh, what? That's amazing hair, dude.
No, come on, LeMaire.
That's amazing. That's a beautiful mane.
That looks good to you?
Yeah, dude.
Fuck me, man. I can't believe you're fighting me on this, LeMaire.
Nicole, OJ wants his earrings back.
Now, some people say that the murders were drug related. There's no evidence to support this. However, there are some wild theories on the internet which state that both Nicole and or Ron Goldman were involved in some nefarious activities
Involving drugs?
Yeah, specifically drug cartels.
Oh, okay.
Another theory is perhaps
cartels don't usually like stab though.
A lot of chainsaw stuff.
Yeah.
They'll execute you. They'll hang you from a bridge.
Yeah, not really like stabbing and leaving. It's not their MO.
Okay.
I
like this.
Yeah.
I like this. This is what we're getting at. We're trying to find a real killer, and we're poking holes in what doesn't seem to work. So I think we're kind of ruling out the cartel theory.
I think you got to rule out the cartel, especially if there's no like evidence of drugs, and it doesn't seem like OJ was a drug man. Seems like he was pretty.
Yeah, he liked to party a little bit.
Yeah,
but
that's fair.
He was a guy who enjoyed a nice glass of wine, maybe a little toot every now and again.
Yeah.
Another theory has Ron Goldman as the intended target due to a potential personal conflict. Again, no real evidence to back any of this.
Bullshit. Somebody's mad at this waiter.
Yeah, there could be. Like maybe it was all right. So if you're waiting on somebody and somebody's lactose intolerant, but you load their shit up with cheese, you don't think you would be mad enough to do something about it?
Why didn't he tell me there was so much cheese? Yeah, I'd be furious. I'd have to say something. I'd have to get my knife.
I would too, man. And then another theory is someone targeting Nicole Brown Simpson, who was a very beautiful woman, who, you know how weird guys get when they see a beautiful lady.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't control themselves and become obsessive.
Yeah. Are there Night Stalker allegations? Like, what's his name?
Richard Ramirez?
Richard Ramirez, yeah.
No, he was already out of the way by then. He was arrested in 1985.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. I didn't know.
So maybe a Night Stalker Jr.
Yeah, Night Stalker Jr. Jesus, Glenn Rogers.
Yeah.
Glenn Rogers is Night Stalker Jr.
So could have been, who knows? But those are some of the most widely speculated theories as to why OJ might not have been the actual guy, and it could have been somebody else. Now, the one that seems to be one that I've at least considered before, and I think I'm a pretty rational guy. However, every now and again, you see something that catches your eye, and you're like, all right, this guy probably did it. However, I would like to hear more about this.
Yeah.
And this one theory is that Jason Simpson, OJ's eldest son, could have been responsible for the murders.
Boom, boom, boom.
I was going to add that in the post-production, but I'm glad you made that sound. So, all right, so we had the bump 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 sound effect and the Dersh sound effect, which I'm gonna clip both. Now, LeMaire, there is a fella. I gotta pull this guy's.
Why is everyone thinking it's his son? Is it just because catching his mom's girlfriend cheating, or his dad's girlfriend cheating?
LeMaire, I'm glad you asked. So Jason's a weird guy with a history of psychological and violent behavior, psychological issues and violent behaviors. Jason had a history of anger issues and prior arrests. He worked as a chef, was experienced with knives. They never found the murder weapon, by the way, so nobody knows what this fucking thing looks like. It could have just been
found bloody gloves.
They did, yeah. It could have been a really, really nasty glove attack.
Yeah.
And that night, I mentioned earlier, Nicole changed dinner plans, which initially involved going to Jason's restaurant. Then she bailed on him. And I don't know, man. Maybe a guy feels foolish for telling all his coworkers that, oh, my stepmom's coming in with 10 people.
And then
nobody shows up. They cancel at the last minute. Roughly the same size as OJ Simpson, not too far off.
Yeah. But he's cooking.
Yeah. He's literally cooking, man. And some people seem to think that if Jason committed this crime, he may have felt comfortable enough to tell OJ he did it, and OJ was just covering for Jason the entire time.
Yeah.
Which is something a dad would do.
And that makes him and the Durst look pretty good.
I think so too. I'm starting. You're starting to win me over with this Durst stuff, man. I would have never bet in a million years, waking up this morning, that I would have realized, like, by the end of this day, I might be siding with Alan Dershowitz. LeMaire might convince me that Alan Dershowitz is actually a decent human being.
And he might be the man. Who knows? I don't know.
This is, I never thought this would become a Dersh-friendly podcast, but here we are. Now, here are some issues with the theory that Jason Simpson killed Nicole Simpson and Ron Goldman.
I know him. No.
There was no DNA from Jason at the crime scene. Okay? No fingerprints were left at the crime scene. No eyewitnesses placed him there. No murder weapon was left behind. And investigators, they already had a documented history of domestic violence from OJ towards Nicole, which would lead to speculation that if anybody did it, it would have been OJ.
Yeah.
So there was a guy who ended up wrote a book, who arrived at...
It's not called If I Did It, is it?
Well, no. Well, If I Did It was OJ's book.
Yeah. Yeah.
And If was written in very small font, so it just came out to look like it said, I did it.
Yeah.
And that was because I think Ron Goldman's family had actually control over the book as part of the civil litigation. And they were able to adjust the font on the book cover.
To make the If look really small.
Yeah, which is very funny.
Yeah.
I mean, you're pranking a prankster here.
It's a rude trick. It's a tricky trick from the Goldmans.
It really is, man. But this fella, Bill Deere, was an investigator, and he explored the possibility that Jason may have been responsible for the murders. And he wrote a book called OJ is Innocent, and I Can Prove It. So
how much, like, how far did he go? Like, how big is the book? How long is the book?
It's a decent sized book, man. I read it at Christmas time in, I think it was like 2017.
Yeah.
And it's an interesting book. I don't know that I agree with just about anything in the book. However, if you're interested in the OJ case, I would recommend picking this up. It is worth reading. Now, some of the main points of contention in the book that Bill Deere argues are that police developed tunnel vision by focusing almost exclusively on O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
It seems like they had their mind made up pretty early on.
That it was O.J.
For some very good reasons. But
Yeah.
they had their mind made up that O.J. was the guy, and we're not going to consider any other possibilities as to who may have committed these horrific crimes.
That's the one thing I've noticed, like, when you watch, like, body cams and, like, the crime docs, is that once the police get, like, somebody in their mind, they're like, this is the guy. They're not going to stop. They're just going to keep going. This is the guy. I know this is the guy. It's just admit you're wrong and look for the right guy, you know?
Do you think that could be kind of like a mother's intuition kind of thing where when you know, you know?
Yeah.
And also perhaps maybe it's like cops know, like, all right, this guy did it. Let's move the fuck on.
Yeah. Well, I never thought of it that way. where they've just done it so much and seen it so much, they're like, it's clearly this guy. Yeah. I mean, except for in this case, but...
Because murders are going to keep happening. You can't just slow down because of one.
Yeah. Facts.
Also, some of the other main arguments in the book are that Jason Simpson had an emotional motive. Now, in addition to arguing that he was let down that night by Nicole promising to come to his restaurant and eventually bailing on him, there's an insinuation that Jason had a romantic interest in his stepmom.
Yeah, creepy.
Yeah, but it's...
Oedipal.
What is it? Oedipal?
Oedipal. Like Oedipus Rex.
Oh, an Oedipus complex,
Oedipus. Yeah. What is it? Oedipal? Oedipal.
I love Granny Smith Oedipals. They're my favorite kinds. But it's how many videos do you see on the internet of people falling in love with their stepmoms and doing nasty things to them?
Yeah.
I watched one right before you walked in the door here, LeMaire.
Yeah, that's fair, dude.
So
I've seen one myself today.
So I don't think, I get it. Like, Nicole's a beautiful lady, and
You know, she's not dating your dad anymore.
Yes.
And you got to get those earrings back.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, now things are starting to add up for us, LeMaire. Jason also had a history of anger issues, prior arrest, and mental health treatments. All those things would contribute to Maniac Stew.
Yeah. What kind of chef is he? Because I'm still trying to correlate the the gloves to his chefing.
I don't know. That's a good question.
So trying to think about what type of chef would need like black leather gloves.
Yeah, leather gloves, I don't know. I think latex gloves, anybody who's working in sanitary conditions, but wearing leather gloves while preparing like fucking chicken or something like that.
Is a chef for a dominatrix. Everything's leather.
Have you ever visited a dominatrix?
No, man, I can't. They're too mean.
I know. It was. I think the second insult would break me, and I'd run out of there.
Like, look, I gotta go. I can't do this anymore. You can't call me a bitch anymore. I'm leaving. Stop. I'm leaving. I know whatever. Pineapple, whatever. I'm done.
Now, going back to Bill Deer's book, all of it is circumstantial. So none of it is actually rooted in fact or rooting in undeniable evidence.
Yeah.
And it's a fun theory to entertain, but there really isn't much substance behind it. So, while we can sit here and...
What does Jason say about it?
I don't know that Jason's ever spoken out publicly about the case.
He has to be 60 now, right?
Oh, my God. I couldn't imagine. Not far off, man. I know his sister is a real estate agent in Florida. He might actually be the same.
Well, like the same age?
They're close in age.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no. I take that back. OJ's younger kids, his younger daughter, Sydney, she's the real estate agent. Mm-hmm. And Justin might also be a real estate agent. But all of his kids talk to him, which is another feather in OJ's cap, which points to maybe...
Great guy.
Yes, and everybody else around him realizing he may not be the real killer.
Yeah. It seems like, I don't know. Right now, I'm going... Glenn Rogers and Kato.
Do you think there's a chance it was a team up between Glenn Rogers and Kato?
Yeah, they tag teamed.
Just a weird haircut guy tag team.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep saying Kato. I don't even know what his involvement. Didn't he live on like OJ's house or something?
He lived in OJ's guest house, and he was kind of OJ's gopher.
Oh.
So OJ had actually taken Kato out to McDonald's that night. Isn't that nice of him?
Yeah, that's a good move.
Would a guy with murder on his mind take somebody out and treat them to McDonald's?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to eat any beef after I killed a person,
Well, you've just extinguished your beef.
Yeah.
So the last thing you want is beef. You might end up with like chicken McNuggets or a fillet of fish.
Yeah. If I am eating a fillet of fish at McDonald's, I've definitely just murdered somebody. That's like the last thing I'd ever order.
Oh, dude, they're great.
Yeah.
You can get double fillet of fish now too.
Why?
Because people wanted it. The streets were calling for it, so people ended up. So they ended up giving us what we wanted, man. Every time I go to McDonald's, I will treat myself to a fillet of fish.
Double fillet of fish.
Yeah.
I take it back. I don't want that to be, because if I get a fillet of fish and I actually love it, and then I want to become. People to be like, oh, he must have killed someone.
The fillet of fish is a combination of things that I would never think I would like. Fish from McDonald's, cheese, and tartar sauce.
Yeah.
Sounds fucking gross. It's actually one of the best things that you can eat there.
You put it on the bread, it becomes so good.
So those seem to be the biggest points of contention in regards to OJ potentially not being the person who committed these crimes. Now, as we all know, 2008, OJ went to get his shit back.
Yeah.
In a hotel room at Circus in Las Vegas.
Right? Yeah.
Or something Junction in Vegas.
Wasn't it like it was like a convention, like a collective, it was like a sports convention or something?
Yeah, it was like they almost set the guy up who had all of OJ's memorabilia, and they made it seem like there was going to be a major purchase.
Yeah.
They went to the hotel room, guns were taken out, and OJ was heard yelling. I'm fully on OJ's side in regards to the robbery case. Yeah. I don't think it was robbery. It was a guy getting his shit back.
And it sounds like that guy walked into a trap. So, like...
The dealer or OJ?
The dealer.
Okay.
So, like, how much... I think OJ should have planned a better trap. But also, he got his shit back. Ain't nothing wrong with getting your shit back.
You sound like Johnny Cochran right now.
There ain't nothing wrong with getting your shit back.
2008, he gets his shit back. Unfortunately, he is arrested.
Johnny Cochran was passed away by this time, though, right?
I don't know. I would just be guessing if I gave you.
before.
No, I think he passed away a little bit later. I'll pull it up real quick though.
Yeah, we should have got him back. Should have got Johnny again.
Oh my God, one of the all-time greats, man. No, you are right. March 29, 2005 is when Johnny Cochran passed away.
Yeah.
So Johnny Cochran was not available. And OJ is convicted in 2008 of armed robbery. He serves 9 years in jail.
I didn't know he was in jail for that long.
He was, man. He got out.
Holy hell.
2017.
What the fuck?
I know, man. He was really in there.
Yeah.
2017, OJ's finally released from prison, gets out on parole, lives a peaceful existence between 2017 until his untimely demise, April 10th, 2024, at the age of 76, which in OJ years is actually pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Considering all he had to put up with, all he endured, 76 is...
7 years in jail is messed up, especially for like a what is he? Was he 58 at the time, I guess? Year-old man. It's nuts.
Yeah, and it's clear to me that part of it was just retribution for
Yeah.
seemingly getting away with murder.
Yeah. Who's the judge? Do you know?
Dude, I might be guessing, but I think it's actually Rachel Wolfson's mom.
Oh, it was Rachel Wilson's
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah.
Oh. It definitely was Rachel Wilson's mom. Because I remember she has a joke about it.
So let's see here. Judge Becky Wolfson of Las Vegas Municipal Court. All right, so she might have been the judge for an aspect of the case. I don't know if she was actually presiding over the case when he was convicted, but she is related to that case somehow.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
OJ
sent him to jail.
gets out in 2024, and like we were talking about before we started recording tonight, one of the things I loved about OJ was how approachable he was.
Yeah.
And this is another thing which points to his potential innocence is his approachability. Because if you're a guy who's going to carve up two people and just leave them for dead, do you think you would want to be bothered while you're putting together a fantasy football team?
No, especially when there's like a chance of them being extra rude.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Which is always the case. And you see it like anytime he was a public figure. He's always out on the golf course. He's going through casinos. You got to imagine there's people yelling shit the entire time.
Yeah, and he's just, ha, 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 that's okay.
Yeah, jolly guy.
Yeah.
Doesn't really fuck with anybody. Doesn't bother anybody. Keeps to himself. Just tries to enjoy the time that he's got. Enjoys his kids. And really just does
Sounds
not
like
bother
a fucking
anybody.
wholesome man.
I think so too, man.
Yeah.
One of my great regrets is that I kept telling myself that I was going to try to track him down at one of his hangouts.
Yeah.
And I never did. And I had the opportunity. I was going to Vegas. Well, we've been there at the same time for Skankfest.
Oh, yeah.
When they were having Skankfest at Vegas, I would always say, maybe this year will be the year where I go check out, see if I could find out what OJ's doing this weekend. And it was always during football season, so
Yeah.
he would have been out at the bar.
You've seen him at the, what was it, Circus Circus? Circus Circus was the place?
Well, the place where he committed, or he got his shit back. I almost said committed the robbery, but
Place where he got his shit back.
yeah, where he got his shit back. I think it was something Junction.
Okay. And where would he just like hang out? Would you know? Just like playing on in the town?
He would hang out in, I think it was Henderson, Nevada,
Okay.
which is
I
close
thought he was
by.
like an LA guy. I didn't know he was a Nevada guy. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he eventually set up shop. When all of his shit had to get sold off, the Rockingham estate, that property's still there. The house that's there on the property now is totally different than
Yeah.
what it was when OJ was there, which is really unfortunate.
Yeah. Should be like a historical landmark.
I think so too, man. They should have opened it up to a public and just let people go in there and just pay their respects.
Didn't they make Michael Jackson's house a historical landmark? I think they made his house a historical landmark in Gary, Indiana, but that's the only thing there.
Palace Station. That was the name of the casino.
Palace
It was called
Station.
Palace Station. But our beloved OJ passed away at 76, man. And I don't know if any of the information that I presented to you today sways you one way or another, but I think it's at least worth weighing. And helping to gain a better understanding as to what probably happened there. Do you feel as though you're leaning toward OJ or further away from OJ more so than ever?
Well, I gotta be honest. I was like leaning away, but I'm leaning closer because he had the Dersh on his team.
Okay.
That's that's literally. I want to give Robert Kardashian a chance, even though he ruined reality TV. I want to give. I love Johnny Cochran, so he gets a chance. But the Dersh, oof, what a great lawyer.
I'll take your word for it, man.
Yeah. So I'm leaning. I think I'm leaning away
From OJ being the perpetrator, or you think are you closer to OJ and more supportive of him now, or?
Yeah, I'm closer and more supportive of OJ now.
All right, that's what I thought we were gonna arrive at.
Yeah, I love the guy now.
It's hard not to, man. And as somebody like, especially in regards to the robbery, we've all had shit taken from us unjustly.
Yeah.
That case really brought everybody back to OJ because regardless of what kind of feelings
And he got fucked.
He did get fucked, and regardless of what kind of feelings you might have had about him murdering 2 people, you still feel bad when a guy gets his shit stolen.
Yeah. Yeah.
You never want to see a guy get his autographed helmets taken away from him.
That's his legacy.
It is.
Yeah.
So I completely understand your position, LeMaire, and I support you as your friend 100%.
Thank you.
So
we have to find the guy.
We do have to find him now. I feel like that has to be a whole nother episode where LeMaire and I are going to hit the streets and we're going to really put our noggins together to try to find out who it was that committed these horrific crimes. Now, LeMaire, before we part ways, I want to get your opinion on this.
Yeah.
You brought up Michael Jackson.
Yes.
I have a feeling I think I know where you stand on the Michael Jackson case.
Yeah, I don't think he did it.
I knew it. You think this might have been the only case in history where a grown-ass man enjoys sleeping in bed with little boys and nothing happens?
I don't think it's the only time, but there's other times it's happened. But they weren't Michael Jackson.
Oh, my God, LeMaire.
You know? Dude, I don't know, man. I feel every 5 years they try to kill the man's career since he's been dead. There's been like 5 Michael Jackson Touch Kid documentaries, and they all show the same pieces of evidence, and they cut out something from the evidence. They cut out a little bit more each time, so it seems more damning every 5 years. I'm just saying.
Did you see the biopic they just put out?
Michael?
Yeah.
Not yet, but I can't wait. I know there's going to be a part 2. Part 2 is going to be the bad stuff, but I can't wait.
I wonder if they will, though, because it was produced by his family, correct?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what is part 2 going to be about?
That's what I'm saying. It's like now it's like him arguing with Bubbles.
Yeah.
And Bubbles is still alive and well.
Yeah.
I want to show you a picture of Bubbles because he looks a lot like me right now.
I wish he smoked cigs.
You could probably get him to. Bubbles
How old is Bubbles? Like 30?
Dude, he's like my age. He was. I think Bubbles is like 5 years younger than I am. He's 42. Hell? Look, Bubbles kind of looks like me.
The 2 guys living happy lives.
That's what I think. I mean,
it looks like he's wearing suspenders too. I thought it was dang.
Yeah, what the fuck does he have on?
Do you think Bubbles looks at young pictures of him and goes, "I was so handsome"?
I think so too, man. Do you think maybe, like, I know Michael had extensive work on his face. Do you think maybe Bubbles had work done on his?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like the same.
It doesn't look like that. It looks like when they do TV stars of the 70s now.
Yep. Yeah, this is
Todd Bridges.
Yeah, I was going to go Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman, yeah. Different strokes.
Do you think the Different Strokes cast met Bubbles at any point?
Oh, definitely, dude. Definitely. Gary Coleman. That's another Michael Jackson thing I have. Fucking, why wouldn't he touch Corey Feldman or Macaulay Culkin? Why are those the only guys who are like, he didn't do that? Other guys did, though. Like, you know?
I will give you that. Because as far as I know, Macaulay Culkin says nothing happened.
Yeah.
Which...
And Corey Feldman, too. But he's a loon.
Really? I thought Corey Feldman said something did happen.
No, he was saying Michael was very nice to me, and he would compliment my dance moves all the time.
His decimals?
Dance moves.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought he was doing math at Neverland Ranch or some shit.
222.
And he still does he almost does like a Michael Jackson impression at his concerts.
He's doing his best Michael Jackson up there.
I was playing R. Kelly on a stream the other day because R. Kelly is somebody who's been canceled that I just can't give up his music.
They should just make it royalty or not royalty free, public domain. They should just public domain all
I would
of his
love
music.
that because after I played it on the stream, I had to cut it out so that I feel like
and they still make their music. They'll still make their money, dude. He's not evil enough to not make money off of.
Yeah.
You know?
And it was crazy because when I tried to play the video, I did play the video at first. There was no sound, and somebody was looking out for me and was trying to be like, "Yo, don't play this."
Yeah.
And I played without sound, and then when I became aware that there wasn't sound on, it was R. Kelly, "Your Body's Calling." I was like, "Fuck it, I gotta figure this out." I figured out why the sound wasn't playing, so I blasted it, and then almost immediately, YouTube's like, "Yo, you gotta cut this out, or you're gonna split the $18 you made from this stream with the estate of R. Kelly."
Yeah, you got to know, Warner Brothers music group, WMG gets it, dude. Every time.
Yeah, they were on my ass pretty quickly, but
I can't wait for new. Did you listen to the Jail album?
I have not. Well, I've seen videos of him singing in jail.
Yeah.
He sounds better than ever. I recently saw the video of him serenading Louis Farrakhan's wife. Have you seen that?
No. That's so funny.
Dude, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
He went to the Farrakhan residence. It was shortly before Khadijah Farrakhan passed away. R. Kelly was her favorite artist. R. Kelly was like, "Yeah, she likes the songs. I'll show up."
For the honorable minister's wife, of course.
And he gets nasty pretty quick because one, he shows up in gray sweatpants, and dude, he's soft meat down to his knee.
Yeah.
Which, if you know anything about gray sweatpants, there isn't a more flattering pant than gray sweatpants.
Yeah.
And there's actually a guy when R. Kelly stands up to sing "I Believe I Can Fly" at the Farrakhan residence, and as he goes to the center of the room, there's a couch right next to him, and there's an old man sitting on the couch. But once the old man notices R. Kelly's meat print, he leans to the side away from it. Like it's got its own energy.
Yeah. What type of guy does that? He just goes into another man's house. Like, of course, I'm going to sing for his wife. Just gets hard.
Which is nuts, man. Because how many songs? You ever hear the song "I'm a Flirt"?
Yeah. Oh my God. Dude,
I know.
Of course.
All right, who am I talking to, man?
Did you know at the end of "I Believe I Can Fly," he says, "Suck my dick"?
No.
Yeah. 5 minutes and 5 seconds. He goes, "Suck my dick."
I've never heard that.
Yeah.
But dude, in regards
Jason
to
Simpson told me that. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I mean, in "I'm a Flirt," he's explicitly telling people, "Do not bring your girlfriend around me because I'm going to take her."
I'm a flirt.
Which is nuts that Louis Farrakhan arranged for him to come to his home to sing to his wife.
Yeah. Well, it's had to be the late 2000s or early 2000s.
Yeah.
So he must have been already old.
Who, R?
Farrakhan.
Oh, yeah.
must
He was
been
old.
like-
Khadijah was old. She was close to death, which is why he did it.
Yeah.
But you got to assume that somebody as nasty as R. Kelly is would fuck a terminally ill woman.
Yeah, of course. It was like, "Is this your dream?" Yeah.
Man, I could talk terminally ill women and R. Kelly with you all day, LeMaire. LeMaire, thank you for bringing your opinions and your knowledge and your joie de vivre
Oh, thank you.
to this case and to doing this episode with me because, like I said, when I reached out to you to say, "Who are the guys that scare you?" and you said, "Whoever it was that killed OJ's wife." I had to hear you out, and I had to look into it for myself, and I had to think like, okay, even though I initially thought OJ probably did it, now I'm not so sure.
There's a chance. Dude.
There is a chance.
There's a chance.
There's always a chance.
And that's why he got out, because there's reasonable doubt.
You sound like Johnny Cochran right now, LeMaire.
I'm possessed by a spirit, dude.
I thought you were possessed by the spirit of Dersh.
Yeah, the spirit. No, the Dersh's still around. I don't want any of his spirits.
LeMaire, do you want to promote anything before we go?
Yes, please. Follow me on all social media at LeMaire Lee. And then I have shows coming up. Please come out. In Boston, Vermont, and Maine. That'll be sick. Oh, nice. And Bell House in Brooklyn. Please come to that. That's scary. So please come there. And then all those tickets are there at LeMaireLee.fun. And Panties in the Mouth also, the podcast, which we might change the name, I guess.
Why? Just too much guff.
Every couple of years, we have this internal discussion to change the name, and yeah, Nate figured out a better name that I think he thinks we found a better name.
What do you think about it?
The Big Boy Incident, and I like it, but I don't know. I don't know if it's panties.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Still team panties right now.
All right. Yeah, I'm leaning toward panties right now, but the Big Boy Incident is actually kind of nice.
Yeah, I was like, that's our band name, if anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We could do music as the Big Boy Incident. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
We can't change a podcast name. What the hell?
Damn. Well, thank you for illuminating me and forcing me to see the OJ case in a different light, LeMaire. Thank you guys for listening and watching. And yeah, keep supporting Lil Stinkers, man. If you don't subscribe yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video. And if you're so inclined to further support the show, by all means, please go to patreon.com/Lil Stinkers. And we have exclusive podcasts there. You get every episode a week early. We're going to be recording a couple podcasts just for patrons every month starting in August. We have conspiracy apps coming down the pike. We do live streams. We got a ton of good stuff. All available at patreon.com/Lil Stinkers. So thank you for your support. Thank you to one-of-a-kind LeMaire Lee for joining us today to illuminate us on possible scenarios in regards to the OJ murders. Any other murders that scare you, LeMaire, that you want to clear the air with?
I've been thinking about the Making a Murderer guy for a while recently. Okay. I kind of was Joey Avery, or I think that not Joey Avery. That's the comedian, but I think his name is Brandon something Avery, Mike Avery. I can't remember.
Stephen Avery.
Stephen Avery. Yeah, we got to check on that guy.
All right, you heard it here first. We're going to be checking on Stephen Avery on the next episode of Lil Stinkers Scary Guys. We'll see you next time.